See, so guys, I've been smoking cigarettes recently, and I'm a non-smoker. But I need to get myself back on track. I need to start developing myself. I understand straight away that it's much more how words of encouragement help me to develop life, and I'm learning very quickly about helping myself to deliver content. So what I want to do is just develop myself, and I want to bring in my dog as well into the house. I'm learning how I can go make music now as well, and what I want to do is just do that. I want to make some music, and this time I'm just going to develop my courage over here to make some music for myself, because I feel the need to. I feel the need to grow myself. I need to develop a certain way of life for myself. So I'm developing myself into a better human being, of course. And Freedom Day is coming up very shortly, where people are going to be able to go into shops, get themselves something to eat and drink, and also to clothe themselves as well. And I find myself doing much greater in terms of life, but I need to develop myself, of course. I need to go and see much more what to do about my life. But I'm understanding straight away that no matter what, help myself to improve. So what I want to do is be able to breathe much more and develop my breathing, because I've been smoking cigarettes. And since I've been smoking cigarettes, I was just out of breath to speak to you guys just recently, and it's much more how I need to understand that breathing is the soul energy complexes of your body, and it's something that really does help you move forward. I'm ready to make some music. I understand I've been delaying my music production, and I've been delaying my life in terms of some aspects of life, and I need to develop my ability to grow myself differently, and I want to be able to produce some music. But now, since I'm actually making house music, so what I want to do is I want to grow myself in the ability to make house music available for myself. So you guys are going to be in the mixture of life coaching and music production, because that's how I feel like doing life this time. And guys, I'm over here, I'm gasping for air to breathe. Much better for myself over here. And I'm learning how to grow myself in the process of life itself. So what I want to do is I want to make a melody, but this melody I want to help myself to just muck around. I want to muck around with what I have in terms of the architecture of this aspect of life. I'm learning how to grow myself differently and help myself to improve. So that's how I feel. So what I do now is I put on my earphones. I start doing better. I stop delaying my progress, and I focus upon developing myself in a greater sense of being, and I start improving the ability. I start improving my ability to role play. I see it's much more how I feel. I want to be able to save this file. I want to save this file over here into I'll just say E1. And I'm growing myself in my music production, but I understand that nobody cares except I. And that's the truth. The truth is that I'm the only one that really cares I'm the only one that really cares about my own legacy, and what I want to do is grow myself. So as Danzo, as I started off before as being Danzo, I'm understanding straight away that first I want to make the drop, and now the drop I want to make a melody. So what I do is that melody is going to be a structure of, let's say, 4 beats. So what I want to do is, since I'm making melodies work, I'm making a melody. So what I want to do, if I make a progressive melody or I use Riff Machine, I'll use Riff Machine over here. So I want to develop myself, so let's have a look. I'm using Riff Machine at the moment to just see what I can improve upon. See, throw dice. I want to make my own melody, so what I want to do is, since I'm making melodies, I want to make a house melody. So I want to make a melody. So I'm understanding straight away how I'm growing. So I'm helping myself to start. I'm learning how I'm using a technology over here to just go and see what I can do. So what I want to do is grow my communicational signal with you guys while I'm speaking, and I say that's nice and beautiful, but it's an old sound. So I see put a nice and beautiful kick over here into that, and I'm learning how I want to make techno music. I want to make some techno music. So as I make techno music, I see how it can work. I see such how that sound is nice and beautiful already for me. So what I want to do is make a percussional synth over here. I'm learning very quickly about understanding to just grow myself. So what I want to do is, that's nice and beautiful, but what else can I change about it? I'm learning. I have a different sine wave. I have a sine wave over here. I'm learning what to do with certain aspects of life. I really like that. So what aspect of life can this give me? I say, got you, and I say something like, got you weaker than I have you weaker in the aspect of life. Can you see me? Can you see me? I see now what I want to do is I want to make the drop. So the drop is over here. So I want to make a drop. So I just make a drop. I make a drop, for example, first. I make a drop. So that can be my drop. I see, just how it is, and it sounds something like this. So it sounds good. I want to bring it to, I want to bring it down to, let's say 128. I'll say 137. See techno music. See techno. See now the bass drum is just like that. And what I want to do is develop that strength over here to put it into fruition over here. So that's one. So you can just start off like that for me. And what I want to do is I want to pitch it. I want to pitch this melody. So let's have a look at how I can do that. I want to base it on this melody. I want to base something on this melody to be the main melody of the music. But what else can I do over here? I can put a high pass. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. I see what I'm doing over here. I see, so that's what I want to do. So I'm using silence over here. I'm using silence, so I want to create a pitch ratio version over here. I want to do this now. I like it. I see as I progress it, I want to do that, but in the background, I want to play something different. See, it's much more how I feel, so I see it's developing, so I'm using the octaves. I want to develop that. I want to put the hat in the second bar over here, and I want to progress it with the hat. So let's have a look. See, this can be my drop. See, it's just something nice and beautiful like this. And as I make music, I make music. I see now, as it progresses that way, I want to drop something here where it can be something in the background. I want to create a little riser. I want to create a little riser. But what's this over here? So that's a little effect. I can do that little effect over here. I have a little effect, and I'm just making music, but I'm learning something different each and every single time I make music. I learn something different, and what I want to do is I want to invest my whole day into making music. And that's it. I never fucking care about anything else, to be honest. I want to really, really help myself over here with my music production. And I want to stretch this file. I want to see how it goes. And that's how it is. And you have to grow yourself differently, guys, and you have to be able to develop your music skills. And I'm learning how to do it. I have that nice and beautiful perspective here. So a little bit that way. But what I want to do, I have a nice little effect over here where I can place an effect. I can place this little effect over here, and let's have a look. See, that's exactly what I need. I need that kind of effect. See, it's I realize, meanwhile, I want to create a little effect over here where I'm learning how to actually make quick tracks over here and there. And I'm learning how to do this because I want to put a symbol. I want to put a little symbol to make up the kick. So I want the symbol to hit when the kick hits. I want to make a full percussion track from this point on, and I want to do that for myself. So let's have a look, because techno is percussional, and you guys have to understand that. So let's have a look at how this sounds. I understand this one can be a little bit much more pitching. I can pitch it a bit more. I realize it's too loud. I like it, but I like that. I really, really like that. And I'm learning how to just use effects. I'm using effects to just make music. Say music works. Say I want to use music works. So brought to you by Danny Milivojevic. Whereas although, since I actually make that nice and beautiful effect right here, I realize that's more than enough, but I want to create one little riser effect. And now there's a rise over here. I can use that nice and beautiful riser, and I can volume automate it. I can make music really simply. I make some techno music, baby. I see, so far I like it. And it's just that nice and beautiful way. And you have to always have a synth that's making the octaves go up and down within the track, so I'm learning how to save this nice and beautiful file. I'm learning how to just make this T1. Say T1. I'm really enjoying this. Constantly be always developing that nice and beautiful sound that you need. I see, so I want to continue that sound. I want to continue the sound over here because there's a nice and beautiful effect going on. So what I want to do is I want to put the nice and beautiful rides over here, and I want to put in beat mode for now. And what I'm doing is just different. I want to be the king of techno music. I want to produce music, and I want to fucking go to a nightclub. I want to pump music for myself, and that's how I feel. And I want to put a nice and beautiful riser as well. So what I want to do is continue the nice and beautiful trend, because it's that kind of trend, but I want to put a nice and beautiful melody, and I want to put one more melody into it, and I want to make it something different, but I want to make a nice and beautiful effect. I want to put effect because the melody is there, and I want to make a silent one effect, and I want to go into the melody over here. I want to go into the melody, and I want to produce something at the top of the melody. So I see if I put something like, I want to just make sure that I can change up the sound. So let's have a look. I'm learning to just use different sounds over here. I'm using any sound that works. I really like this. I really do like this. So what I want to do is create one effect chain that just goes on the top of it, creating some energy. But that nice and beautiful energy, I want to transform it. I want to transform this energy, and I want to use something different. I want to use something different. See, where is it? I use that, and octaves right here. See, now what I want to do is I want to use the octaves right here, and I want to fine tune it, and I want to use this nice and beautiful sound over here. I want to see how it goes. See, bring something into the nice and beautiful energy mix over here. See, they're changing it or what? I see, that's a fine tune, man. I see, come on, man. I see, what am I doing? I see, hold on. I want to see over here that it's browse presets, and I want to press octave, man. See, it's the octave one. See, it's the octave, and here it is. I want to produce this content right here, and then I want to upload it into YouTube, and I want to fuck off. I want to fuck off in terms of do better. I see now, what I want to do now is somehow the silence over here is never working out for me over here. So what I want to do is change up the sound. I want to change up the sound. See, so let's have a look over here what I can do the sound. See the sound over here. See, that gives them enough headroom. See, yes. See, it gives them enough headroom right here. I see what else I want to do is I want to make the kick bigger. I want to make a bigger kick. Because the techno is a kick, man. I promise you. If you make a techno kick, I mean, make sure you understand that you have to make it with the track. So make sure you make a kick with the track. I like that kick. I just like it. I see now. Let's have a look. I started off right away. I started right away into the nice and beautiful zone. I'm enjoying this, so it's not sure how. I'm just repeating, and it has a groove, into it. I like 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 it. See, it's just how it is. I'm enjoying this. So I see now. What I want to do over here is I want to make it a unique kind of tone, and I want to drop it down into the copy value. A copy value for this one, and I paste it. And that's how I do it. I see it's not sure how I'm enjoying this techno track, and I'm learning how to make techno. I'm making techno tracks, and I want to introduce something like Music Works. I'll make a quick techno track here and there. I'm enjoying this. And where's the sub? Now, see the sub is in the kick over here. A little bit that way. I love the progressive. I like it. So it gives it gives it the melody that it needs. So what I want to do is I want to continue the melody. So throughout the melody, you have to have one track melody that you come back to always in a music track. So what I'm doing is I'm learning how to progress the music track. So I'm learning to progress this music track here, and I progress it, and what I do is add this nice and beautiful sound here. And what I want to do also is alert people into having something happen in the track. So every single time that music track happens, there's something shifting in the track, and I want to be shifting the music track always. So let's have a look now. So it's much more, it's a chill track, and it's much more fucking relaxing and just enjoying that music track, man. And I'm learning how to just go and really develop on my... I mean, you can always make music like techno music. It's very easy to make. I want to make techno. I want to fuck around with techno music until the cows come home. So yes. A little bit that way. to be that way. And I want to keep saving the track, guys. And techno music starts off with the drop always. I mean, always start off with the drop in the beginning. So make your track big, techno-like, and put some reverb on the kick. I want to put some reverb on the kick. I want to make that kick large. See, when you make music, guys, you're making sure that no matter what, that you're looking for better ways of improving yourself. But I'm using Silence over here as my techno music track. I enjoy listening to repetitive music. And I'm learning how I can do a master fade with the EQ. And that's more than enough over here. So I'm learning very quickly about love and life. So I'm learning. I'm helping myself have headroom over here with the music track. I'm helping myself to do better. So that's what you guys have to do. See, it's not sure how it is. I see now, that's how it is. So what I want to do now is develop some vocals. I want to say music works. Music works. Music works. And a little bit that way. I see, so FL Studio ACO, guys, is how you actually record your vocals. So I'm learning how to make different acapellas and different ways of doing something. So I'm enjoying myself in the process. So let's have a look over here. I have plenty of time as a music producer to develop myself to be on Armin van Buuren's radio show. Eventually, is my dream. See, so over here I have my vocals, and I record my vocals straight into the DAW. And what's this over here? And let's have a look over here. I want to normalize my vocals, so normalize them so you can have a bigger picture. And where do I want to place the vocals? And now I want to place reverb on the vocals, but what I want to do is develop a strategy over here where I repeat the whole track and I start off with the vocals. See, that's beautiful right there, and I just really love how that works for me. So what I want to do now is layer my vocals differently. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. I'm learning how to put my vocals over here, guys. I love it, 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 I love it. I want to save it. Save as T5. Save as T5 over here. And what I want to do now is I want to play some reverb on the vocals first. Put some reverb on the vocals. And let's have a look. Oh, I love that. I love it, I love it, I love it. I realize now, since I have that reverb on the nice and beautiful vocals, I want to put reverb on the actual kick. I want to make the kick louder. I don't want to drown out the mix over here. I want to put some EQ on the actual. I'll put some reverb. I see the DK. I see what you do with the DK is make a DK really small when you're putting reverb on the actual kick, so that you guys can develop yourself. See, so you can develop yourself much more. So. I see. So what you're doing is when you're placing reverb on a kick, make sure that the DK is very small, so that your nice and beautiful kick can be in much more reverb. I really like that. I really like that. Here, I understand that, but I wanna place a double reverb effect on it. I see. So what I'm doing over here, guys, is I'm learning to place a nice and beautiful reverb over here. So what I've done is I placed some nice and beautiful reverb on a kick, and I put the DK down on the reverb, while also making a triangular shape kind of reverb so that it works out for me. And I placed 2 reverbs on the actual kick to make a double effect on it, to put some room in the actual nice and beautiful way of my music track. I see now. What I want to do now is, that's the way. I see now. What I want to do is I want to place some nice and beautiful reverb on my nice and beautiful synth over here. So first of all, I want to try that. I like it, I like it, I like it, I like it. See, make your track a reverb track, and that way you're doing much greater. See, yes. See, now it's a 3-minute track already, so I want to quickly make a music track over here, and let's a little bit that way. Let's say techno. I can hear the kick over the reverb, and I can hear the kick because I have a reverb kick, and I'm learning how the rim over here in terms of a sound effect I place on a nice and beautiful kick is much more lower in volume, and it's perfect the way it is. And I'm learning how I'm just enjoying my life over here. So let's have a look. See, so far I'm helping myself to just develop that nice and beautiful sound. And it does work out. So I'm learning that it's working out for me. So I believe that's a track. I mean, nothing else do I want to add. And it's a 137 BPM because I DJ at 137 BPM. And I'm learning how to just a little bit that way. I love it, I love it, I love it. I see, so far I like it over here. Oh, that's it. I want to just let it be that way. I'm helping myself to deliver content over here. I have a nice and beautiful track over here. I'm learning how I'm just random. See, it's much more how I put over here. I put intro. And I'm learning how I just let it be for now. I'm learning, that's it. See, it's much more how I feel. I want to maximize the whole track. So, do I want to do anything else? I want to actually, over here, I want to EQ the hats. I want to EQ the hats. I'll just rename this, I'll just say hats. And I want to re-extinguish myself to do better in terms of I want to go over here and do the hats over here. So I want to be able to just, I mean, there's no need for there's no need for some kind of frequencies over here. See, it's much more how I can remove some frequencies, for example, from the track. And also, I understand to never rush my tracks, but I want to place over here. A little bit that way. And I remove some frequencies from the track while also placing a 30 Hz cut. I place a 30 Hz, 18 Hz cut into the mix, and I want to place a nice and beautiful Maximus as a clear master. And I want to clear master the track. A little bit that way. And I'm learning how to make the track louder than it is, so I'm learning how to I'm learning how to just develop my way of life. I want to hear the track now. I'm learning how to just help myself to grow. So I see I can hear the actual sound. So do I want to change it? I probably nah. Actually, now what can I put on there? I can put on. I can make it a bit louder than it is. I can make it a little bit louder with some distortion over here. So I'm just doing some sound design over here. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm boosting the track with some distortion over here. I'll make sure I put the rim over here. I put the rim in. I'll put a nice and beautiful sound dies on it. I'll color it with a sound godizer, and also put a nice and beautiful EQ on it. I like it. I see it's much more how I want to hear the vocals a bit more. I like it. I like it. I'm learning how that's that. But what else do I need to put in there? Let's see some reverb anywhere. So nah. I like it. I like it. I like it. I'm learning how it's a nice and beautiful track. I see it's much more how I save it, and that can be the track. I can put this. I can put a nice and beautiful track over here, where I'm learning very quickly about life over here. I just made the track over here. I'm learning very quickly about. I put a finish time. I put a finish time over here of about 10 seconds. Put some 10 seconds review over here. You can do this over here. And just say finish. Say finish. And you guys can get the file. I'll leave some headroom over here. I'll let that be. So what I want to do now is I want to listen to it on my headphones. So that's very important. And let's have a look. I get my headphones because that's what you guys need to do. And do I want to make another track? I'll probably just let me finish this one first. I'll finish this track first. I'll listen back to it. And I upload the track into IGTV. I upload it into YouTube. And I get a video designer to do something around techno. I can do something myself around that. And let's go pairing with Bluetooth. I can make techno music easily, man. See, techno music is easy to make. I apologize. See now. See, there we go. See, now let's have a listen. See, so far so good. I'm listening to the track now so I can deliver content. I like it. See, it's a progressive music track right here. I'm learning how to develop. I'm helping myself to see it works out for me. So it has vocals in it as well, so it's a nice and beautiful track. I like it. And my headphones are showing me the full caliber of the track, so I'm learning how to just develop my music skills. And I progress the music track really quickly. I see you start off with the full drop of the music track, and then you add to the track. And it's much more how I feel. I'm learning each and every single time I do something to make a new track, I learn something new. I see it's extremely important to put vocals with reverb so that the kick can punch out of the actual mix. I see now, do I want to put any kind of, let's say, sidechain on the music track? See now, that's something I can do. I can actually do that for myself. So sidechain, I have to put sidechain. See, so far so good. See, people are enjoying this. I'm enjoying that. See, so I'm enjoying it. And I'm on my own on this. I'm learning very quickly about just delivering content, so I'm helping myself to improve. A little bit that way. I'm learning very quickly about life over here. I see, anyway, I see this melody over here. I see this melody I have to go ahead and sidechain that. See, anyway, I want to sidechain this. A little bit that way. And this one here, something I want to sidechain it as well. I'll put a classic chain. I see sidechain, what else can I put into it? I'm happy with the track, I'm happy with it, and I need to save this as 18, save it as 8, say T8. I want to go myself over here, I want to go play it, I want to play this music track in the living room with my portable speaker. so that I can listen to it, so I can hear it. But it's been a while since I made a music techno track, and a little bit that way. I get my portable speaker quickly. Let's go into the living room. I go into my own living room over here, and what I do is I play the music track in my living room, and let's have a look. Luckily I have a portable speaker over here to listen to my music tracks, because I want to listen to how the club vibe goes. So it's definitely a club vibe track that I can pump in a music dome. But is it a festival music vibe? Probably now, nah. Probably it's more nightclub. Probably this is more nightclub music. So let's have a look. Let's have a listen. Oh. See, so guys, so I'm a non-smoker long term, and I've been playing with my life over here. I've been smoking cigarettes, and I've just been playing with my life with cigarettes, but I can quit cigarettes. It's no worries. What I want to do is I want to make music. I realize what I want to do, first of all, is go to my room over here, and I want to make strictly techno music. I want to make another techno track, and I have plenty of uploading to do. So that's just something that I was listening to. So what I want to do is help myself to elaborate on a greater way of life. I want to be able to grow myself, and I'm learning very quickly about life. So what I do is I lay down on my bed making music, and I'm extremely privileged to have a life. At least I have my health. I've been smoking cigarettes, and now I understand that this time round I can quit smoking. I can, because I say I can. See, so what I'm doing over here is I'm learning to just upload content into my Mega Drive and looking to make new music, guys.